Hey y'all, come on in. Let me get a couple things set and then getting a couple things set and then we're gonna get into something. All right, let's see what we got. Satika Woods, good afternoon, blessings all. Precious SoCal Gardner, said hi Mississippi. Vanessa Buckner, hey honey. Shirley Wim, girl live. PNG, hey PNG Media News. Thank you. And Netta Jones, hello and good afternoon. Hey, honey. Shirley Williams says, hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. So if I have to do a live video every day on this topic, I'm going to do it, okay? Because the response to yesterday's video that I got, and you already know that some people just want to be, I don't know, just whatever. They email. Still, I'm not even going to go into it. Pretty much everything's going to go back to normal. If that's what you think, that's what you think. Fine, that's your opinion. I ain't even going to argue about that anymore. I'm not even going to go. If that's what you think, do. But don't be mad at the end, okay? So what I'm doing right now, because sometimes it's better for us to do it together, all right? I need to do it. So I got pencil and piece of paper. Well, tablet, whatever. Guess I'm the right with. And I'm about to write down now. We're going to try to keep it to Walmart. Everybody got a Walmart in their area. But everybody ain't got a Kroger. Everybody ain't got a Publix. Everybody ain't got this. Right now, to be honest, Walmart to me is the cheapest. Okay? I ain't picky with different brands. I do find with Walmart great value brands on different foods and stuff. I just got through eating some sardines. Let's just say sardines is not going to be something I pick up because as before, sardines give me indigestion. I got indigestion, okay? Sardines, the mackerels. I haven't tried the Jack mackerels. That's why I only have a couple cans of those because I didn't want to stock up on it without knowing. The pink salmon gives me indigestion. It's something about, I guess, the acid that's in there, how they preserve it. I can tell, okay? So those are things automatically I won't be stocking up on. Everything that you see up here, this is the working pantry, of course, because I'm in my dining room area. So if y'all didn't see that video is on there a couple weeks ago where I showed you the working pantry. I go this method because it's easier for me. I like it. I like having a working pantry and having an extended pantry. I may say things over and over because there's people that's new to the channel daily. There's people that don't have an idea what a working pantry is or extended pantry, and that is okay. That is okay. So that's why I will explain things over. So if you don't want me to explain things over and over, then you might just want to leave the live. It's fine. I'm here to help whoever I can help, okay? So I don't mind repeating myself. A working pantry is a pantry that you have. Now, I took all my canned goods out of my cabinets. My cabinets is only holding Tupperware, pots, and pans. I don't care about the look. I don't care about the traditional way your house is supposed to be set up or whatever man in society says this is how it goes. I made it what works for me. So I took 2 shelves from my coupon area that was in the garage, washed them up and everything because sitting out there in the garage. And I made them my working pantry for the inside of my house. The working pantry is the pantry that you're going to be using out of on a daily basis. So every day that you cook or whatever, your ingredients and things need to come from your working pantry. In my son's room, there's more shelves and there's more food on it. That is my extended pantry. So whenever, just say collard greens go low. Let's see. Right now I have 6, 7 cans of collard greens up here. So just say they go low. You know, I'm down to maybe 2 cans. I'll go to my extended pantry, pull out, you know, what I need from there, fill this back up. And then when I go do my grocery shopping, it'll be to fill up my extended pantry. That's where you keep things rotated. You keep it rotated. Okay? So that's what's going on right here. With y'all have been telling me that it's more than China that's urging their people to store food. I did the live early yesterday about China urging. If you didn't see that live, it was the title and everything is right there. I did it early yesterday, so you can go back and look at that live. It was a 2.5 hour live. And I might have did it around, you will see it. Okay. It was early yesterday. Y'all had told me the day before yesterday that Germany and another country has also told their people to stock up. Okay. And then I think it's another country out there I saw in passing. I don't really want to say because I didn't really see the article on that one, but that's what it was. Yeah. It's another country. I don't really want to say the name because I haven't saw it in actually news, but it's been questions about them telling their people. At the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, what do you actually feel like is going to happen? And whatever that is, it really don't matter. You see how you just kind of like, if you feel like it's going to go back to normal, then at that point, it don't matter. If you feel like we in some tough mess, I'm going to say it don't matter to this degree. It matters, but it don't matter because there's nothing you can do about it but prepare, but stock up on food. Do what you can. A lot of people is like, well, I don't know where to start. I'm going to show you where to start. In my opinion, it starts with pencils, pens, whatever, and a freaking piece of paper, okay? You know what your household uses. You know what your household eats. You know what medication and things you need for your household. Write it down. Write it down. Once you figure out what's needed, you know your budget. I don't know your budget. I don't know what you can get, how many of the items you can get. You need to find out what's more important. Is rice more important than cereal? Is rice more important than cereal right now? Yes, rice is more important. It's going to last longer. It's more nutritional than all the sugar and stuff that you're getting in boxes of cereal. It's going to stick to your ribs. It's going to stick to your kids' ribs. It's more important than that box of cereal. So until you get your rice stock up, your beans stock up, whatever vegetables you use, in my case, as y'all can see, these are the vegetables that do not bother me and my kids. You don't see red beans up here. You don't see black-eyed peas up here, field peas, wherever you don't want to call it. You don't see those up here because they don't agree with us. So why am I going to buy it? I try to stick to things, I've said this so many times, that's low in sodium. When it comes to my vegetables, my canned goods like this, not knocking nobody that want to get it. But you don't see a lot of like chilies, viennas, and stuff like that. I thought about today, I said, okay, I may have to buy some viennas. I really don't want to. They full of sodium, but the main important thing, they give me indigestion. I have to buy according to what's not going to make me sick. This is another part where you start with, if you know I have GERD, if you know you got GERD or you got high blood pressure or you got diabetes, don't carry your behind getting everything full of sodium. if things shut down, if the winter's going to be dark like we're anticipating it's going to be, the last thing you need to be worried about is your medication not working because you putting stuff in your body that you don't need. It's a difference from stocking up on anything just to get. That's why I've been telling you to prepare so you can have time to get what you need. What you need is the key, but the way you need it. You know, when you start wait till the last minute, then you're not gonna have too many options. It's not that many options now with the supply chain the way it is. If you wait till the last minute, everybody get in the store and things not on the shelf, merchandise is not coming in. You're gonna have to grab what you can grab, and what you can grab may be what you don't need. So now you're even in a bigger situation. So people been commenting saying, I want to tell people not to get this. That's bull. I'm going to give my opinion one way or another. You don't agree? You don't agree. But I'm speaking logic. That's one reason why I don't can. I stopped water bath canning. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But my body can't take the things that I have to put in a water bath can recipe to make it not go bad. There's different levels to canning. And if you don't know, if you skim on certain things when you're doing something as simple as water bath canning, the stuff ain't gonna last long. And that's when we're talking about getting into the brines and different things like that, the sugars and stuff. A lot of that stuff helps you from getting botulism in your containers. So I can't digest a lot of that. So it's no reason for me to continue to can. That's why I stopped long ago. But if you don't have that problem, can your food. If you want to pressure can. I don't choose to. I had somebody else email me talking about why you talking this about. I ain't said nothing negative about pressure can, and I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. Okay? I ain't never said nothing negative. I said I have never pressure can and I don't choose to, and that is my opinion. I don't choose to. One, I don't have that time to pressure can. I got too much going on. Okay, when it comes to my prepping and stuff. This works better for me. But this may not always be available when how the supplies and stuff is. But I'm all right though, because I know to grow my own stuff, which is even better than this in the can. I know to grow my own stuff. I know that when I grow my stuff, I'm going to do two things. If it's God's will, I'm going to freeze, vacuum seal and freeze, or I'm going to dehydrate. I don't have to can just because. If that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. But don't let nobody tell you that whatever you choose to do, if the same outcome is you're prepping for your family with things that's going on, that is what you do. You don't have to do just because somebody else says to do. Okay? Do what works best for you. Use your common sense to know a lot of unhealthy foods, sodium and sugar. You knew this before the pandemic hit, before all this mess started. You already know it's not good for the body. So why go stock up on it in the case of an emergency? Why? That ain't logical to me. Okay, if I get Viennas, if I stock up on Viennas, because I was thinking about this, I had to kind of retrace my thing. I'm like, okay, I know the sardines, the salmon don't work for me. The canned chicken, the canned turkey, A+. I don't have no issues. I told y'all and I had to backtrack. I'm going to say when I done said something and I had to go back and backtrack, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. If I get something from somebody, I ain't going to give 50 excuses not to give credit where credit is due. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to admit when I need to change something. When I had told y'all, it's been forever since I bought noodles, ramen noodles. It has. I just started recently buying those because I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with nothing more wrong with those noodles in that pack than it is a bag of rice. Okay. The problem is the sodium packet. But I don't have to use the whole pack of sodium, of the whole seasoning pack. I don't have to use that whole pack. So yeah, we've been enjoying noodles. When I cook 5 packs of noodles, there's only probably 2 packets in a five packs of noodles. We only use like 2 packets of seasoning. I don't use all of those 5 packs. Not doing that. But you can also keep those packets to make soup. I told y'all recently, well, maybe about a month ago, that I saved some of my noodle seasoning pack to make a pot of chicken noodle soup, homemade chicken noodle soup. But I used the noodle packet that was chicken flavor to season that. See, it can stretch. You got to learn how to stretch different things out to make it healthier for you and make it last. You can take those same ramen noodles, cook them up. If you can eat spaghetti, you may have to use those noodles as your spaghetti. They are very quick to cook, very easy to cook. So you can make so many different meals out of something very, very simple. You know, I can take a pack of noodles, cook the noodles, add some carrots, or I can add some sweet peas after you drain it, of course. Of corn, whatever I want, add a little thing, and I pretty much got what they sell at the China place, at the y'all know what I'm talking about, the Chinese place. And they give you them noodles with vegetables in it, or the yakisobe. They just be dehydrated vegetables. They'll be in some different type of noodles in a seasoning pack. I mean, come on, with the emails. Is really stupid. That's why I haven't even responded back. I had some comments that was whoo. Yeah. Some comments that was just ridiculous. Okay? Ridiculous. So let me see who in here, and then I'm gonna do it. Whether you get a piece of paper or not, and you either go through your kitchen, your pantry, go through wherever you got food stocked up at, and don't say I know what's in my house. I don't need to do a list. Yes, you do. You need to do a list. You need to know. What's in there and how much you need. Because it's to the point now. Sorry. We've been saying it for a long time. Ever since last year, when I converted this channel over to more with gardening and prepping and stuff like that, rather than just couponing. It's to the point now. I don't recommend. I mean, it's a start. If you go to the store, you make groceries, you pick up one extra thing. I don't recommend you pick up one extra thing talking about I'm starting to prep. If you done waited and ain't been picking up nothing, I'm gonna ask you to pick up a case of things. You know, put the eyelashes away. Don't get the nails done. Don't go and buy the seafood. None. Carry your behind to Walmart and get you a case of 33-cent vegetables. So you're going to get 12 cans for about $4.97. 12 cans. I'm going to ask you to spend $20 on vegetables, on canned vegetables. If you don't plan on growing nothing, dehydrating nothing, canning nothing at home, I'm going to ask you to go do that. All right. We ain't got time to put extensions and hair weaves on and gluing edges on and all that crap. You can't eat none of that. You can't eat it, and the babies can't eat it neither, because it's really to the point to where you need to grow. You need to grow up. Okay? Stop depending on everybody else to do it for you. These folks ain't playing with you. And when I say that, what I'm saying is, if these countries shut down, most of our goods come from foreign places. Ain't nobody playing. This ain't no game. Like, it may sound like I'm being funny. I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. People is going to be hungry. Like I always say, People's stomachs gonna be licking their back, okay? And that's hungry. Trying to get any juices it can get. Ain't gonna be none. Then you're gonna want to try to go, and you're gonna put yourself in another situation you don't need to be in when you go try to take from somebody else because you didn't do what you're supposed to be doing. All this materialistic stuff, I've been saying it for months and months and months. It don't matter. You don't live in the world you did a couple years back. You don't. And I don't know why it's so hard. Then you want to blame everybody else, talking about they only saving stuff for this certain group. For this certain group. And ain't they fault that you was out there twerking it and doing everything else under the sun? Or you was out there doing pranks and all this other crap. I'm talking about, I don't see no, I don't, y'all already know, I don't see any color. I don't do the color thing. I don't do the race thing. I don't do that. So I'm talking about everybody across the board. I'm not just talking about one group. It may sound like it, but I'm not. Everybody gets it. Everybody gets it because there's people in every group, every walks of life that's walking around don't think that stuff is real right now. And it's sad. And my thing is, especially when you got kids, you know, especially when you got kids or you got elderly, that's probably depending on you. Now it's to the point where these people are saying that they want to shut things down, well, prepare for something to shut down. And we're talking about something that's as serious as putting food. We're talking about things that's very serious, such as food and water. I'm going to ask you this. How many people, give me a show of hands in the comments, how many people can say they got 10 cases of water? Not that you're using all from. 10 cases of water that's not being used. How many people can tell me you got at least 3 cases of water that you're using, and you got 10 cases that you won't have to use for the next, you won't have to go into that probably for the next 2 weeks. 10 cases in storage. The people that's stocking up on like cases of water or jug water, how many in this live right now that's coming? I see a lot of y'all is coming. A lot of y'all been talking. I'm gonna get to y'all comments in a minute. But how many, a show of hands, can say I got 10 cases of water that I ain't gotta touch right now? 10 cases. We talking about you can go to stores and get some water for $1.99. How many? I see 2 people. Bronze Fox, T. Drayton. 10 people out of everybody that's been, and it's not the Sydney Hart. I hope I said that right, honey. We do, okay. Coming in, 8 jugs. You got to start, Taylor. At least you got something. Chocolate Booty, Be Solo. This Marine is always waiting for another shoe to drop. Haha. Okay. We got 69 people in here. I understand some people don't want to say anything. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Want to be natural is probably summer you heard. If you heard any noise. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people. D. Davis, you got 5. Hey, I'm not knocking none. At least you got something. I just say grab some more as you can, you know. But okay, y'all see how many people in here. How many people is in this chat right now, in this live stream right now? And I think I had more people that came in here that actually said something. So when you look at it like that, maybe that'll register that if you know you don't have at least 10K, you don't have at least 10 cases of water. As long as we've been saying stock up, stock up, stock up. You have to ask yourself, is there things that I have been purchasing? Because I understand money can be tight with all of us. Is there things that I could have went without and purchased more to have a stock up of this, a stock up of that? Next question. Okay, we got more people. I have 6 cases, but about 10 gallons of water. Okay. Okay, I'm about to ask you this. Show of hands, how many people right now can say, without going to the store at all, for anything, how many in here can say that they have, I'm going to say this, I'm just going to keep it very slow, 1 month of food. 1 month of food. And that's for everybody that's in your house. Everybody that's in your house. 1 month of food of, we talking every store in your area is closed. Nothing is open. And you have to survive to whatever the situation is. You got 1 month. A lot of hands for 1 month. A lot of hands for 1 month. 3 months. 3 months. Just type the number 3. 3 months. Where I'm going, it may sound stupid, but it's the ones that is not, that cannot, that honestly deep down cannot say me. It's for them. So y'all, those of you that's giving, that's saying it, maybe it'll help the ones that cannot say it. They'll be like, oh snap. Now I ain't even think about that. If something happened, I ain't even got 3 months worth of food. I don't have 3 months worth of food. And I got babies. Maybe it'll help them. That is why I'm going this route, because sometimes people need to visually see it and hear it to get an understanding of what they need to do. I got a lot of 3s. Burley's Blossom Grind says 6 months. I'm getting somewhere now. So Burley's, you said 6 months, okay? 6 months. Just put the number 6 in. 6 months. You got food that without going to any store, food, if you got stuff already growing that will be producing food, 6 months. Put 6 months in the thing. And be honest with yourself, you know, because this is going to help. This is going, I'm hoping this help. We got 86 people in here. I know all 86 ain't got, I shared my live and I know where I shared this live to. So I know. So hopefully this helps. Is that it for everybody with 6 months? 9 months. Put 9 in. 9 months. 9 months. Because remember, they said, the article said, we're going on what the news said. The news said, how many said stock up for a year. So 9 months. How many got 9 months worth of food? Ain't no store open. You ain't going to the gas station to get no milk real quick. You ain't going nowhere. You up in your house for 9 months. Because we can't put nothing past. You in your house for 9 months with everybody that's in your house. You got milk. You got whatever. If you got infants, you got formula. You got, oh, this is what I'm saying. You got everything for 9 months. I got somebody said not yet. Thank you. Look. See, that's the thing. They said stock up for a year. So a lot of people been saying how to do 3 months, 6 months worth of food. Okay. Amazing channels. Not knocking it. But you see how the article say for 1 year. Telling people to stock up for 1 year. So 6 months ain't going to get it. And we talking about food. Some you got to eat constantly. That's where a lot of people like, well, I'm on a fixed income. I'm on this. I'm on that. I understand that. That just means your meals need to change. You need to go to living right now with things that stick to your guts and your ribs rather than things that you're going to be hungry within 30 minutes later. All that seafood, all them crawfish, all that this. You may need to rethink Thanksgiving dinner. That's probably a meal you will prepare that'll last maybe, what, 2-3 days? Look how much money you're going to put in it for 2 or 3 days. And folk, I'm going to go ahead. I don't even want to get biblical because I already know somebody's going to say, well, the holidays, Thanksgiving, and I don't celebrate none of them. Okay? That's number one. Number two, God ain't told you had to celebrate none of them. The last I saw was everything was done very simple in the Bible. You didn't have to have no big feast and all this stuff. So don't even come at me with that one. Don't come at me with that one. Do not. I'm not even entertaining it, and I know because people will do it. Okay? So, 9. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump to 12. How many got 12 months, 1 year worth of food in their home? Just enter with 12. 12. 12 is the marker that the article said. We're going on what the article say. If you can get more, you can get more. I want to know how many people got 12 months. 12 months. I'm counting. V Solo said we never celebrated. I don't miss it. Maybe. Don said maybe. Don, I want you to go look, ration. Y'all, it can be stressful. Don't let it be stressful. Take this thing on like a game, like a challenge, because that's what it is. Take it on like a game, like a challenge. And I'm not saying like a game like this ain't real. I'm not saying like that. To protect your mental, you need to know, I know it's 5 people in my house. I know 2 cups of rice cooked, 2 cans of collard greens. I can make that happen with these cans. And maybe a pack of chicken. You see how much I just said? 2 cans, 2 cups of rice, and a pack of chicken would be 1 meal in my house because I got 5 people in here. That would be 1 meal. I will have to stretch that. If it's a 12 pack of chicken, I can stretch that if times is hard where I can make that 12 pack stretch for 2 meals. That's what everybody getting 1 piece of chicken. Okay? Per meal. Right now, that 2 pieces, everybody getting 2 pieces. That 12 pack of chicken, that 12 pack of drumsticks will last 1 meal. So you have to look at your stock of food. Because see, we get into the mall, we got to use our stock of food. You ration everything with that. Ain't nobody getting 2 pieces of chicken. If we in where we got to go into that, we start pulling from the stock, don't nobody get 2 pieces of chicken no more. You need to start that now. Don't wait till then. That way you will know how long stuff will last for your family. I have 5 people in here that's going to want to eat. You know, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It went down each time the higher the numbers got. 8 people that say they got 12 months worth of food in their house with everything shut down. No gas stations, no, nothing open. They got 12 months worth of food in their house. I got 98 people in this live right now. 98, 97, but over 90 people in this live right now. And you telling me only 12 people got a year worth of food? That commented, of course. So what they tell you need to do? If you stopped at 6 months, that's about all you have. That article. If they telling they people to stock up for 12 months, a whole year worth of food and supplies, and this is why you need to be starting. We talking about food, ladies. There are certain things we need a month if you still dealing with that. So if I got anybody around my age that's still dealing with that, That's something else. If you older and you done with that, happy for you. You ain't even got to worry about getting pads and stuff. But now you got to add that to your budget. So furthermore, you don't need to be buying no eyelashes and no edges. Don't buy no edges. Whatever up there, let it grow. I saw a video the other day with yesterday actually. This daggone woman, I ain't knocking her. Very sitting up there gluing edges on, gluing the whole side of her head on, her hairline on. She ain't made that hair. So I'm pretty sure a lot of more people doing it. And it ain't just, don't nobody come and be like, oh, you talking about, no, I ain't talking about no certain races, more people in different races than you, everything ain't real up there, okay? I don't care what race it is. It's a lot of people got extensions. So I ain't just talking about one race. Probably didn't know that. Some of you probably didn't know that. It ain't just one race that's walking around with weave in their heads. It's not. They just got it glued in a little bit better, and it bounces a little bit better. But you might want to think about going and getting your edges done, getting your windshield wipers on, your nails on. I like nails. I showed y'all a cheap way, told you a cheap way in a couple lives. Go back to some of the videos you've been seeing with my nails done. I took them off because I got to do my kids' hair. But I do my own nails. Press on all day. My nails last with just the little kiss glue. And the kiss nail you can buy, they clearancing them out right now. You can find them at Walgreens for $5. A whole pack, a whole pack. I bought some that was $15 regular price. I got them for $4.97 at Walgreens. Bargain shopping. Whole daggone pack. Go burn my nails off there. So for those of y'all that like to get your nails done like I do, I ain't got $60 to go because I'm very picky when I go to the nail shop. So I end up paying $60, $70, sometimes $90 to get my nails done. That's back when, before all this mess happened. Okay? Now, yes, I like to get my nails. I like to do my nails. So I do them. I did my kids. These right here are going to be the next ones you see me wear. Those gold ones I had on with the glitter and all that, I did it. They last over a week. I ain't do no extra stuff. I put some alcohol on my daggone nails, wiped it off with a paper towel. I ain't pushed nothing back. You couldn't even tell. Throw some glue on the nail and my nail and pressed them on, and they lasted for over a week. $5. So you can still do it if you want to. It's no excuse. It's no excuse. I hope you're going to be able to eat gum sole Jordans when this thing come around the way that it's been doing, because it is so sad. Don't blame it on your own. I'm young and I didn't know. I know we ain't playing the young game. That's another thing. I ain't never knew this because I always try to live my life. Whatever. We ain't even in there living my life. I'm only 23 years old. I'm only 28. At the end of the day, don't care how old you are, you still gotta eat. Don't you? Your stomach still can get hungry. Don't it? Still can growl and have a whole conversation with your spine. Yes, it will. With you too, if it's hungry enough. You young and you got kids, I don't even want to hear it, because at that point, you are old enough to get them. You old enough to take care of them. So don't even come at me with that, because I done had those. I don't even care. I'm seeing people getting ready for the holiday parties and all this stuff. That's fine if that's what you want to do. But don't come and say, well, I'm on a fixed income, or I this, and I don't have that. Excuses sound better to the ones that making them. So everybody, it ain't gonna sound good to everybody. Show not me, because it's sad. It's really, really sad that, and God ain't finna come down. A lot of people, pray this. I understand. Pray to Jehovah God. Pray. I understand that. But God ain't finna come down here and say, okay, baby, you need to get you some bread, some field peas, some butter beans, and you need to get you some tomatoes and some rice. God ain't finna come down here and tell you that and baby you. No. Don't work like that. He gave you enough when he gave you sense and common sense and a brain to think and to know what you need to be doing. It is what it is. It is what it is. The babiness? No. You baby kids and you baby elderly and you baby people that's very sick and can't help themselves. Those are you baby. All these strong, healthy creatures walking around here doing everything on earth, ain't got nothing wrong with them, able-bodied. No, not finna baby you. No, especially when you got so many people on this platform that is telling you, don't say I didn't see the news, I don't watch the news. Oh, no. Don't. It's so many people on this platform that's telling you, and you're not listening. Faith without work is dead. You can have all the faith you want to, but God did not say you ain't that you ain't supposed to try to help yourself. So no. And yes, I'm upset because of some of the emails. I'm not upset because of the emails. I'm upset because of the stupidity in the emails. Yeah. That's what it. And then the stupidity I see on Facebook. I don't have that TikTok and all that stuff, but they put the little TikToks and stuff on there. And y'all know the one where the song is and you get on low. I like that. Do it myself. But I'm looking at it like, I bet you ain't got 3 months worth of food in your house. I'll help you. Y'all know I ain't lying. Half of them don't. So you can get on social media and you can do all this other TikTok stuff. You can do all these pranks. You can do all this stuff. You got some that all. No. This go for anybody. I don't care how much money you got, how less money you got, how big you are. I don't care. If you ain't got what you need in your home, this can be for celebrities, anybody. Because some of them probably ain't got what they need in their home and they got all the money in the world. It ain't nobody excluded. Because I don't want people hungry. And you can say, oh, I got money. I got that bag. I got money. I got this. I got bands, whatever you want to call it. If it ain't in the store, you ain't getting it. I mean, so you can stock up, but you need to be trying to figure out how to grow your own food. How to grow your own food. I mean, this stuff gonna run out. We telling you to stock up if you can. It's gonna run out. You still need to know how to survive at home, how to grow your own stuff. Because the way I see it, it's getting back to the way it was before my time. I'm 34. So before my time, way before my time, when they was out there and it was homestead and everything, where everything was done on the land. Everything was done on the land. That's where I feel like you need to be trying to understand and how to get back to. Forget your houses, your cars, and all this stuff that you got. You can't eat it. I ain't never seen nobody go and try to eat a transmission or tie and white wall and nothing else. It's for show. It's materialistic stuff. Like, all right, let me get some of y'all comments. I know I'm not going to be able to get everybody because there's a lot of comments. I hadn't been trying to look at the comments because I want my point across. I don't normally share my lives because half the time I forget to. I shared this one, though. I shared this one on my Facebook page, and I hope it reached some of my people that's on that page because I see a lot of foolishness going on, and it's sad. It's really, really sad, you know. And I see people with popping out babies back home. Yeah, I'm going to say it. Because at this point, I ain't even thinking about you. You grown and antique. I ain't vintage. I ain't thinking about you. Not in that way. Not in that way. I'm thinking about that infant I see. And I guarantee you ain't got 6 months of formula stocked up. Guarantee you ain't got it. That baby gonna be, them babies gonna be on formula for a couple months. For a couple of months. And I bet you ain't worried about how to get 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months worth of formula. I bet you not. You're just gonna go and get WIC from month to month, and that just is what it is. Then you're gonna be on the thing hollering, talking about my baby need formula and this, and I ain't got. That's your fault. That's your fault. I feel sorry for the child. That's your fault. Hate to say it, but that's your fault. It is what it is. Let's see. Chi Sweet, so I posted in the Facebook group that I found a plastic shelving unit at Goodwill for my stash. It's sitting outside till I find somewhere in the house to put it. I think I thought I commented on that Chi Sweets. I saw it. That was a good find, honey. If I didn't comment, I must have liked it or something. But that was a good find. That was a good find. Afternoon. About it, I think people are slowly waking up. In my area, the stores were crowded, local BJs and wholesale, and they need to. And like I said, this ain't to be panicky, but one thing too, you have to understand, when you stock up, it's gonna run out some kind in one way or another. So you still need to know how to grow your own food. For 2 years now, I've been showing you can do it indoors. If you're in an apartment, you can do it indoors. You know, you don't have to have a backyard to grow something. Stock up on some rice, grow some greens. Stock up on rice, grow some beans. Because that would be the most logical thing to do right now, is to grow your garden, stock up on your stuff. Don't eat your stuff as long as your garden is producing what you got in your stash. That will be one of the logical ways to do it. Because canned goods last a long time past its expiration date. Everybody know that. Some people may not know. But the expiration date that's on here, canned goods still lasts a long time past it. That date on there is the date that the store got to get it out. G Mama Girls. Well, what is that? I'm organizing. Starves just can't. What? Barbara said, Summer, come from over there. Barbara said, Kim unordered North Koreans to eat less food until 2025. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. As I read today, Waukesha Cawthorn, hey, wanna be natural. And y'all, for anybody that came in, I'm sorry for sounding like I was fussing. I'm sorry, not sorry. Put it like that. Because I want everybody to be able to survive. Okay? Survive. These are things we should have known and done years back. But it's all right if you didn't. If you're starting now, it don't matter. It don't matter when you start. Just long as you start. But at this point, just know the later you start, the harder it's gonna be. That's the harder and the most expensive it's gonna be at one time. The later that you wait, you know. So that's completely up to you. But I will say, ain't too many people can say I did not know. Cannot say that at all, you know. So, and like I say, it's not to cause panic. It's in the headlines. I'm not saying nothing no more than what the headline news has said, you know? So you can't blame nobody neither for what you don't have. Especially if you able-bodied. You able-bodied and you got somebody in your house that, if you got kids, an elderly person, or somebody disabled, or just sick, and you're able-bodied, that responsibility falls on you, whether you like it or not. And in good they have good conscience of anything shall happen. I don't want nothing like that on my conscience. If I could have did something to prevent it, I wouldn't. I wouldn't at all. I know I got 3 kids. Remember, I didn't even say my husband, because my husband is grown. I am grown. I have 3 kids and a dog. Summer is part of the family. So I know I got to stock up on her. So that's another thing. If you got pets, pets are your responsibility. You don't mistreat a pet. You don't let a pet suffer. I don't care what kind it is. Animal at all. You don't let one suffer. So guess what? If you got dogs, cats, hamsters, whatever it is, whatever they need, you might want to put that in your equations too. You got to stock up for that, for that pet. It's your responsibility. So want to be natural. Hey, T Drain, Joe, Juanita Gates, Solo, Taylor N, Mrs. Jackson. Yes, look at service. Let's do the math. Feed a family. Exactly, Mrs. Jackson. I'm just trying to go through, see names. Astronomy Lover, Taylor M, Rosalind Wesley, Chocolate Beauty, Plain Old P, Nicole M, Ida Green, D Davis. I have a 900-gallon water storage system. Know how to use household bleach and how to use and how much to purify your own water. Heat your water filters and know how to make lead formulas murky. Criskin. Green. I have a lot of people in here that I have not seen. So welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. And like I say, I'm sorry for fussing, but if I have to do these lives to get my point across each day, because each day I'm probably going to have a live each. Okay, if I do a live each day, I'm probably going to reach different people each day. That's how serious it is. That's how serious it is. You know, get your gardening stuff together. Get your gardening stuff together, because it don't stop with just getting things that you need. We've been saying for months. A lot of people is waiting on those ports to open or things to get, coming through that's out there on the ship. That stuff, some of that stuff ain't gonna be no good. And I don't want to buy something that's questionable, because you'll have some. Look how when things happen, they price gouge. They take, like back home in Mississippi when that snow hit last year, in Texas too, how they was taking a case of water, selling it for $10 because they knew people needed it. Don't be vulnerable to people, to other human beings, other people living and walking on this earth just like you, and putting yourself in their hands where they can make that call on what you get and how much you have to pay for it. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm pretty sure some people spend $10 on a case of water just because they knew people needed water, because people didn't have it stocked up. Don't allow people to do that. You in control of your household and your family. Don't do that. Like that's just crazy. It's crazy. And that's what it's going to get back to if everything shut down. It's going to get right back to people doing what they want to do to people that's really in need because they don't have no way out. Don't do that. Heather Marie, hey Cassie Scott, Bernie's Blossom Garden, the Knox, hey, Don Gaskin, hey, Chill Robinson Styles, say the ones making the excuses are the ones going to be trying to break in people's house for food. You're so right. Putting themselves in harm's way. Because people ain't going to let you just come in there and take their food. And nothing out of there. Like, so you can avoid even thinking about that if you just do what you're supposed to do, you know? So you're so right. Why should you have to convince people? I have not prepped at all. And I have not prepped at all. It is not your fault. Thanks for that. And you know what? I want to be natural. I don't have to convince people. I don't have to do any of this. Sorry, y'all, my allergies. I don't have to do any of this. But, you know, I choose to. Because I always feel like this. If I get across to one person out of the 124 people on here, which I know that's not the case. But if I get across to one person, that's one person that will have a better chance as not being as stressed in a situation. The way I look at it, we all humans. We all are imperfect humans. None of us is perfect. And we all may not click to us right then and there at the same time. And that's okay. So sometimes you need to hear something, be like, dang, I didn't think about that. Maybe that will happen. You know, so I know I don't have to convince. I don't have to explain. I don't have to do none of that. I'm grown. But I choose to. I choose to. Especially if it's going to help somebody. You know, especially if it's going to help somebody. Because if I was one that wasn't raised up in prepping and just doing my any old thing, I probably would need somebody to say, hey, get this. But I feel like I was one of the lucky ones where my granny was a prepper. Taught me from a child. So I know that. Yeah, I know that. So, and she was the type that helped anybody she could, you know? So I guess it's just come naturally. It's just who I am, is my makeup. I don't want nobody to be left out. We would never be able to prepare for everything. There come a time where this stuff may be on your shelf. You may open it up and it may be gone bad. It may be straight spoiled. It may come to that time when it's hard time. But right now, anything that you can do to help yourself is worth it. It's worth it, okay? So that is why I try to convince. Now, I'm not going to stress myself trying to convince, but my word of mouth may do a lot. You know, it may do something, you know. So and count to 365. Nobody has 12 months of food. Huh? Yes, it's got. Hold up, I'm missing something. Has got and count to 365 days. Nobody has 12 months of food in their food. Never know, Cassie. Never know. I'm not understanding really what you're saying when you say at to count 365, nobody has 12 months of food in their food. I don't understand. Like, are you saying there's nobody that do? Well, 12 months of food in their home. $12 for 2 people, currently adding the kids and grandkids. The MS lady for real. Wow, great. Don Caston say they got 12 months of food. So he got this. Done. I'm sorry. That could go both ways. He or she. So I'm sorry if I said it wrong. I'm so sorry. But I don't see a there's no profile picture, so I can't tell. All right, y'all. Jay Jones is looking to cloth scent. You know, I'm never gonna say I wouldn't. But long as I can get the ones that's not cloth, now I'll probably get cloth to put back just in case, they not available. So thank you for that. As of right now, that ain't my first choice, okay? I'd rather dispose, okay? But yeah, cloth diapers for babies. So yeah, look into it just to get the throwback, just in case, can't get the stuff. But hope it don't get to that point. You gotta use cloth sanitary. Okay. G Mama Grows, hey. Erica Taylor, hey. Said Jay Jones, because I will not be able to read all y'all messages, y'all. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the replay to get y'all messages. Janet's gonna say, I'm the only one in my family. I have one year food worth of food. I'm 61 years old. 1 year of toilet paper, which equate to 107 rolls. Like frugalness. Yeah, I will. Janice, I am going to remove that only because I try not to have other people's channels in my thing, and it's a long story. Nothing to you, but I try not to put no other channels in my channel. If y'all been with me, you understand why. And honestly, I really don't even want to go into it. But like I say, Janice, it's nothing on you. It's just, yeah. But I get what you're saying, honey. You seem like you will stop. That's what I'm talking about. Dr. Baker Williams said, use common sense. Exactly. Hey, Butterfly. Princess India. Hey, sis, in the chat. Hey. Yeah, let me try to catch up. So... Oh, you're fine, Janice. I just don't want you to take it the wrong way, honey. I know a lot of people don't know because I got a lot of people that's new and stuff like that. But yeah, I just try not to have other people's stuff in my stuff because, yeah, I ain't got nothing good to say. Really why? So I just rather not say anything. But you're fine, honey. You're fine. I just wanted to remove it because if I let one slide, then a lot of people just start coming in and just advertising people, and it's not for the good. So that's why. But you're okay, honey. You're okay. That's so Tia said, I need to stock up. I only bought a few bags of beans so far. Hey, honey, stock up. Please stock up. Anywhere where you can anywhere where you can slack it to stock up for what you really need, please do. Loretta King said, greetings, everyone. Hey, Loretta. You just coming in, honey? You miss me fussing. No worries, with all due respect. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Janice Congress. Cassie Scott said, hey, this girl got to go and pick up my grandbaby from school. Much love. Thank you, Cassie Scott. Thank you, honey. Bronze Boss said, sorry, I didn't mean to advertise the murky. It's all right, Bronze. It's all right. Let me see the I didn't even pay attention to, and it's probably way back up there. But yeah, that's why, y'all. I done had some issues with they just say, as a content creator, I try to, be nice to everybody, but everybody ain't nice to you. So it just keeps down a lot of mess, especially people that don't deal with you. They tend to have people that's really diehard fans of them, and they was coming over just advertising, just trolling my comments, my chat, and everything with their friends. And I'm like, nah, you're not finna do that over here. They don't even rock with me for whatever reason. And they downplay what I say, or they take my content and say it in they stuff and try to act like they didn't get it. And I know my words. My words is different. I'm who I am. So I know you are not. You don't do that. So, and then it's just mess. And I don't want mess on my channel. So I just made the rule of nobody get advertised unless it's your channel. Now, if it's your channel, you be like, hey, check out my channel or something like that. I don't have no problems with that. If you got a channel, want me to check it out, if I like the channel, and when I say if I like the channel, don't give me a channel where you on there and all you doing is rapping, using profanity and all that, and I'm supposed to like it. I ain't into that. I'm just going to be honest. I ain't into that. So I'm not going to probably say nothing else about your channel, because I did have somebody that was like, could you check out my channel? And I'm thinking I'm going over to watch something and all I see is, whew. It's like, no. So I never said anything about it. The person emailed, was like, what did you think? I said, oh, if that's what you like, I'm not down it or nothing. It's just not my taste. I'm not going to lie. And they felt some type of way, I guess, because it was like, oh, you don't like my channel. So just to keep, a whole lot of mess. So everybody that's new in here, that is why. But if you got your own channel, then, don't come in my thing talking about, oh, I did this on my channel. And then the next thing is, oh, I did this on my channel. And then the next thing, I removed those. Free advertisement ain't over here. Let me advertise you. But in order for me to advertise you, I don't mind it. So you do got to let me know you have a channel. But I've had people come over and everything was about their channel in my live stream. No, ain't nobody did the work for me. I ain't finna do it for nobody, because I have tried to help, and some people just they're not truthful. And so that's another thing right there. They're not truthful. It's always seemed like the people that want to deal with me has always got other attentions, and I see right through it. So I leave them alone. So at this point, I'm pretty much solo. I tried to make friends, didn't work. So I've never been the type to have friends anyway like that. I have a very small circle. I keep it like that. Less drama. I know who is what. And I'm going to be honest, I don't deal with a lot of females. Just being honest. Yeah. I don't, because it seems like it's always something, and I ain't got time for the pettiness. We got too much going on in the world for me to be dealing with pettiness, okay? So that is where I stand. I am trying to just get everybody on board, get everybody, where we need to be, and where we able to take care of our household and try to make it through this mess that's starting up, trying to make it through this mess, that's what I'm trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do, so yeah, let's see. You say you're talking the truth. Right, that's April 2020. Hold up, Janice Congress, you said that's April of 2020. What's April of 2020? Callie Homestead with Pooh Bear. We rock with you, honey. Thank you so much, Callie Homestead and Pooh Bear. I understand, honey, but it's some that don't, for whatever reason it is, honey. It's some that don't, and I stopped trying to wreck my brain to even figure out what. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But thank you so much, PNG Media News. Oh, thank you for putting my affiliate link in the chat, PNG Media News. I am looking for mods. I realized I do need some more mods. I had to clean out my mod, and y'all probably already done noticed that I had like 23 mods, and I'm down to 4. So that's why you ain't been seeing the wrenches in here. I'm down to 4 mods, okay? So I only want to add about 2 more mods. So I'm trying to get a feel of who would be perfect to add. So I know, so I had somebody ask me, was everything all right? Yeah, it's all right. I just had to clean out the house, you know. I saw some things. I realized some things. It wasn't no issue. It's just when I see it, I pull back. So I pull back. I went from 23 mods to 4. And sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you have to do that, you know, because everybody ain't for you, you know, and that's the thing. It goes in so many different ways. And those of you that having people to tell you don't stock up, don't do this, don't, oh, you crazy for trying to stock up food, oh, you hoarding food, oh, you doing this, you doing that. Some people ain't for you. They should be encouraging anything that you doing positive. I don't care who it is. If it's stocking up is positive. It ain't like you going out there buying junk and hoarding junk. You picking up food that you're gonna eat. You know, that's not hoarding. That's being prepared. You know, some people ain't for you. I don't care who it is, and I will tell them, you ain't for me. You call me a hoarder or say I'm crazy. You ain't for me, and I don't need you. I ain't gonna lose no sleep at night because you wasn't for me in the beginning. You know, and I'm trying to help you by telling you you need to get some food in your house. I constantly say it ain't no good feeling for your stomach to be licking its back. That ain't no good feeling. You know, that's no good feeling. Tongue hanging out like a red necktie because you're thirsty. That ain't no good feeling. Okay. So what you gonna look like walking around with extensions, and that go for anybody, not just one race. Windshield wipers on your eyes, that go for anybody, not just one race. And your tongue sticking out like a red necktie. Lipstick and stuck to it because everything dry because you're thirsty. Because you ain't got no water. The water cut off because of whatever the situation is going on. Or it ain't safe to drink or whatever. Now you walking around, eyelashes on, extension and all this, tongue hanging out, dries on the word, lips dry, everything, lipstick, everything, just in, cause you didn't get no water. Didn't get no water. You need water. You need water before you need food. So you don't know how to purify none. You ain't bought no tablets to even try to do that. You can get purifying tablets. Something is better than that. You can get purified tablet for $1.97 at Walmart. A whole little bottle of them. Like, what? Really? Really? Okay, yeah, you can't tell me nothing because you just talking out the side of your neck and coming from left field, and I ain't got time for it. That's the way it needs to go when you're dealing with them type of people, you know? So, is what it is. Let's see. Barbara, is the reason the world... My stocking food is the reason the world is empty shelves. I was told that the other day. Really? Because you stocking food, they want to say that's the reason why. No. That's the reason why the world is really? I could say a couple things that I would have said to that individual. And I probably would have had to go pray about it. So you know what? I would have had to have the discussion in my head. Do I say it or do I don't? I can't say I wouldn't just go and just walk off. But I couldn't say I wouldn't say what I said because that's just what I wanted to say because that's just stupid. That's just... Honey, continue to do what you're doing, Barbara. Continue to do what you're doing. I have relatives that said to wait till it runs out to buy it, but that is not wise thing. And stocking up all is exactly, Mike Hunt. Well, tell them people that's telling y'all that, just tell them. Probably throw it off. Just say MGL said that's why your stomach gonna be licking his back and your tongue gonna be sticking out like a red necktie. They're gonna be confused. It's on who is that? Who is that? Just walk off. All they should be paying attention to is the fact that your stomach gonna be licking your back and your tongue gonna be sticking out like a red necktie. Now, those are two situations I don't want to happen. Because that sounds uncomfortable. It's all outdoors. You hear me? So, just walk off. And at that point, if you got the funds to do it, go stock up some more. Right when they said make it your plan to go that next day or that evening, go stock up some more. Maybe they'll get the point. They'll probably be like, oh, she crazy. I don't know what. I said that and they went and stocked up. Yeah, I don't care what you think. It's right there. It's right there. So continue. I just want to make the preppers look bad by saying they just want to make the preppers look bad by saying hoarding. Yeah. And them gonna be the same ones that wish they can open a can of corn or something and have. Are they gonna try to go and take everybody else? See, Callie Homestead with Pooh said, you have been real with me. You helped me with starting and the move and everything we have. Oh, thank you, Callie Homestead and with Pooh Bear. I have been told it because they're taking it all and hoard it. Wow, Don. Yeah. And it's really that's the people that don't want us to stock up and want us to leave stuff on the shelves. So when they get through going partying and doing everything that they doing, they can come back and have something. That's the main ones right there. And then you got some people that's flat out just no good, and because they know that they don't want to do it or whatever, they don't want nobody else to do it. They can know that it's the right thing to do, but because they don't want to admit it, they don't want you to. You got people. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that. It's crazy. Hey, 2%. Hey, honey. Another one of my mods. 2%. I just told them I had 23 mods and I'm down to 4. I'm down to 4. Yes, down to 4. Only you, PNG Media News, Garden State Gardener, and Lead Former 73. Those are my mods. Yes, and I see how the channel is growing. I'm gonna have to get me another mod. I want just 2 more. I don't want a lot. So, but I need it, y'all, because I have missed so many comments, and I don't know. Not saying nobody said anything, but some things I do need to catch because YouTube can be kind of sensitive with it. And I know I have missed a lot of comments, and that will my mods be really, really good when they come in and see, something that could be so innocent and you didn't mean nothing of it. And so that's why I say I know I need about 2 more mods. But let's see. Summer. Honey, ain't nothing else in that bowl, honey. If y'all heard a whole lot of stuff, it's Summer over there. Turn that bowl up and they like trying to get all the juices and whatever she can get out of it. Let's see. Those same people will bust in your door for a can of soup. Humanity is so disappointing. Exactly. Cornelia, hold on, we should. 2%. If you can do me a favor, honey, I appreciate it so much. I see where I got a couple people that said I'll do it. Like they'll be a mod. Can you please write their names down and just send it to me later? I really, really appreciate it. Please. Cause I'm like over here like I don't want to miss anybody, but I see it and I really want to look at their channels and stuff and see. If you say you will do it, can you put it in the write it again? That way she can write it down. And then I can look at it later, y'all. I can get it from her and go from there. Tomica Godwin said, my husband sent his mother 25 pounds of rice, case of green beans, and a 5-gallon bucket for her birthday. She was 85. Oh, she was 85 hot. Made it very clear she didn't want it. I said, well, send it back. I thought you finna say she was so happy. You said she was 85 hot. Oh, wow. Ooh. I can't say anything. I can't say anything. I can't say anything. I can't say anything because she if you said your husband, mother, yeah, she's my elder. She would be considered my elder. I can't say anything. I won't say anything. Look, she said she didn't want it now. She said she didn't want it. You said send it back, so I don't know. Wow. Woo. Wow. Summer ain't playing. She licking her plate clean. LOL. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She greedy. B Solo said, Sweet Tea, I'm not telling anyone what to do, but you may want to check Wally World and other stores like that for a 500 to 700 watt generator plus watt meter, but be careful. Stephanie Green Stubbs say that's not hoarding, family. That's preparation for the rainy day or troubled time. People have been doing this since the beginning of time. They can say what they want, but they can't say you hungry. I know that's right. I know that. And then you got to look at this. We talked about this in the live yesterday. But I got an email with people saying you need to learn how to hunt. Let me tell you something. We talked about this in the live yesterday. Everybody hunting ain't gonna look. These animals ain't producing. They ain't doing what they do in producing. They animals now. The stuff still got to grow up and all this stuff. You hunt everything. Ain't gonna be nothing else to hunt. I got an email last night actually saying, well, you need to start hunting. I'm like, I understand that, but if everybody doing it, and I eat a wide range of stuff. I told y'all that. I'm from Mississippi, and that's what we do. You know, I eat squirrel, I eat frog, I eat rabbit, I eat possum if it's cooked right. I eat all that stuff. I don't eat pork and beef no more because of my GERD. So that's still the reasons why I don't eat pork and beef. But I would literally have to be a vegetarian if I had to eat pork and beef. I would have to eat because it don't digest. And I'd rather not be sick in an emergency situation than to try to eat some pork and beef. It takes, but I can eat pork or beef, especially beef. I can eat beef at 12 p.m. That beef won't digest in my system. I'll feel it up here to probably about 8, 9 o'clock that night. So no, I don't deal with it. But like having like frog and stuff like that, it don't bother me. Lamb and stuff I can't eat. So You put me out there, I can survive. You know, I know how to skin everything. I know what not to eat, what partake was. I know all that. But if there's a lot of people that know how to do that too. So if everybody's doing that, that's gonna become scarce. You know, one of the things that I think will be you could do a lot of that may not be so scarce will be fishing. But with the way the weather and stuff is going, I don't put nothing past nothing. I don't put nothing past anything. So you got to look at what can you do? What will be something that you can live off from if all that stuff? What if in some areas there's a drought or something and the water and stuff start, little ponds and creek dry out and stuff? What are you going to fish in? What? Go back to gardening. Go back to growing your own food as much as possible. Okay? Go back to that as much as possible. When it's raining outside, you better be catching rainwater. You might have to use it for the garden. Simple things like that. You know? I'm going to tell y'all something. What I'm going to start doing, God's will, when I clean out our bathtubs, you know, I always clean and then I run and do a rinse. I was saying to myself, that's water being used. I'm going to take one of my buckets from outside that ain't got no holes in it, wash it out really good, clean out, because I want to put a clean bucket in a clean tub. And when because sometimes after I clean, I will let I will steam that tub up and all this stuff. I'm going to catch that water. It ain't going down the drain. I'm going to catch that water, take it outside and put the lid on it and wait. I may need that for the garden. There are little things like that. When we get in the shower, I'm not going to tell nobody to say they bath water. I'm not going to do that. But think about this. You in the shower. You standing under the shower head. How much water that ain't got no soap or nothing with it is going down that drain? I have my shower head kind of out like. So it's a lot of water that don't hit nothing. I'm going to start putting something in the daggone tub just to get that clean water that's coming out for the garden. Think about little things like that. We shower. A lot of water that goes down don't even hit you. It's going straight down the drain. Let me catch it and put it for the garden. People walking around talking about peeing on their daggone garden. I know you can get some shower water that ain't hit nothing to go ahead on it and have that ain't got no soap or nothing in it. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. People walking around talking about I don't want no human being urine in my garden. Okay, they say it have to be the male. I don't want that in my garden. I'm sorry. I know I don't want that in my garden. Okay. So, but some people is doing, and I'm not knocking them. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. Your garden is your garden. You got to eat that, not me. But are people going that was saying putting male urine in the garden as a fertilizer? Why can't you get some of that water when you in the shower that's going down the drain that ain't touched nothing or anything like that? It's little things like that, because when we're talking about growing food, still gonna need water for your garden. You need water, sunlight, soil for your garden. Even if you're doing it hydroponically, you still need water. So different thing. I know Letitia Osby. She said nasty. B Solo said yes, sis. That soap and water deterrents bugs. See, there are so many. There's so many different things that we could be doing right now. So I was thinking about it. I was like, man, so much water go down that daggone drain when you showering. So much. You got about 8 or 9 of them little holes on the shower head that's the water actually hitting your body. And you got all these back here that is just going straight down. Like, so I'm going to start catching it. They charging me for it anyway. They charging me way more because here we pay a lot in just sewage, not water usage. My sewage bill be more than my water usage. Way more. We're talking about $100 more sometimes. So I might as well keep it, you know. So there's things for you to, I say, this, a tablet. Go to the Dollar Tree. Get a tablet. Write stuff down because it's too much to try to remember from here and there. Write stuff down. Write what you need. Write how much you need. You have to do it. This is not a hard task to do. You just got to put in the work to do it. So when you're thinking about going out and having a good time, when you're thinking about the holiday time and all this stuff, we ain't even going to get into that part when it comes to holidays and stuff like that. I'm not even going to get into that because I'm not going to debate with nobody on it. But you need to understand there's more important things right now than having a good time and worried about materialistic stuff, worried about what you can get and all this stuff. You know, you going up at the eyelashes, 9 times out of 10, what's on the back of them packages? They made where? I ain't even gonna say. Somebody put it in the comments. A lot of the eyelashes, the makeup, and all that stuff. Where is a lot of the stuff made? Somebody please put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Thank you, Mike Hutt. Thank you, Tomica Goodwin. Mike Hutt. Violin Treasures. Violin. I hope I said that right. Vanessa Buckner. Bronze Fox. See that? A lot of this stuff you putting on your face, gluing on your eyes. A lot of this that you making edges with and all that stuff come from right over there. The same people that's wanting their people to stock up on food. But you over here buying this crap and ain't got no food in your house. Pretty much told you without telling you. When it came out that they told them people that was pretty much, it's like, pretty much like, dang. You know what? You have one person that sees somebody with something, they got to get it. So you got this country that's telling they people they need to do this. You would think other places will follow suit. But you got some people that they ain't too bright in that field because that's too much like right and common sense. No, not right now. That's too much like right and common sense. Yeah, go ahead, younger one. That's too much like right and common sense. You know? T said, please cite the news report. I'm sorry, I don't understand it. I don't want to respond and I don't know what you mean. So T, you said please cite the news report. What do you mean? I think it is 2% because I had it in the title. And like I said, it shouldn't be a problem because this is actually news, you know. So I'm thinking it's all right, 2%, because it's actually news. We're not saying nothing that's been said, oh no, rumor or nothing like this. This is actually news. So it may be all right, 2%. But thank you, PNG Media News. Thank you for putting the Etsy shop in the link. Thank you so much. Of the week. And let me just go ahead and say that because I already know it's coming. I already know. Y'all, I have to be on it. I have to dot my I's because I already know somebody gonna say it because they come with the mess all the time. When you telling people to stock up and to not buy eyelashes and all this, but you got your Etsy shop and this in the link. Your mom's putting them in there. Hold on. Let me go ahead and tell you right now. I don't ask nobody to buy anything. People buy out of support. Okay? And one thing that can't nobody never say, I didn't even want to do a merch. My subscribers asked me to. Okay? Since I've been on YouTube since 2015, on and off, I've never did merch. My subscribers asked me to. Secondly, I'm one of the few that's on here that purposely did not go through Teespring and nothing else because the cost was going to be very expensive. There's people that charges, and not knocking them. Do what you do. People is charging $50, $60 to ship t-shirts and stuff to people that buy. I don't do that. I try to keep mine at $20, $18, or whatever, because I do have to buy the shirt. When I got time, I make my own stuff. Or my husband, if he make a shirt or something for my site, I put it on there. I try to keep the cost very low because I ain't trying to break nobody if they want to buy something. A lot of people stuff is way more higher than mine. So don't come at me in an email talking about you said don't buy this, but I ain't asking nobody to buy anything. It's out of support. And you can go on my stuff and see I don't have $50 shirts, $60 shirts. A lot of people been asking me for long sleeve shirts and hoodies. Yes, I could have done them, but if I gotta pay $20 for my hoodie before I even make it, then I gotta charge you at least $40. I'm using my ink, I'm using my transfer paper, and I bought that hoodie. And I don't want to charge nobody no $40 for no hoodie. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. So I'm always trying to keep the cost down for my shop. All right. So don't even do it, because y'all just don't understand. People be sitting back waiting for you to say something. And then they just like they got a pencil and a piece of paper. Oh, she said this. Oh, yeah. And then they email me the mess. No. So I wanted to go ahead and say that you don't have to explain to nobody. Plus, if you don't want to be beholden to them for your livelihood, then we all going to have our own businesses. Yeah, I know I don't have to explain, but look, sometimes I know I don't have to, but sometimes it's necessary. Okay. Sometimes. So I wanted to go ahead and nip that, because when I get emails from y'all, I want to go ahead and read the email. So I have to open the email up. And no matter how much I may just trash the email or whatever, once I done read it or start reading and see where it's going, it still sticks with you mentally, because that's how our brain goes. And if you even exit it out of your mind with somebody says, sometimes it still affects your body. It does me. So somebody probably still going to be funny and email me that and say it. And I'm just going to trash it and keep on going, try to process it and whatever. So that's why some things I do go ahead and explain, because I know it's coming. It's a lot of petty people that's what they do. Okay, so let's see. The news reports about other countries warning their citizens to prepare. You say, can I? Just Google. Just Google. Like China urges citizens to stock up on food, and you will get the different news channels. It was so many of them. I know one of them was CNN that had it yesterday. I know ABC News had it. Somebody had told me the day before, and then yesterday, that night I researched it. So yesterday morning, I went live. If you missed that live, I went live explaining what was going on. So yeah, when I looked it up, it was CNN had it and the ABC had it, but it was all over the web. So all you have to do is just Google it. But then somebody told me that Germany and another country, I don't know how true it is, don't quote me on that, because I haven't been able to find just those directly. But some of you guys were telling me that they did too. But I know for sure I read the article for China on several different sites. So I read one for BBC News too. Okay, Jessica Rogers says she read one for BBC News. Diane Wynn says, sorry, I am going to have to go. Was just getting home, not feeling well. Oh, I will catch the rest later. Have a great day. All right. I hope you feel better. I really, really do. Diane Wynn, I hope you feel better. Thank you for coming in. Tomica Godwin said, China and Russia so far is what I found. Okay, that was the other one. Tomica, that was the other one that I couldn't find that one. So that's why I didn't want to say because I couldn't find it. But that's the one everybody is saying too, and they saying Germany. But I couldn't find Germany neither. But some people saw articles on that. Talk Truth with Shawnee says this. Just ignore those kind of people who send emails like that. They aren't worth your time. Oh, I know. But I have to open them because you don't always know. It could be one of you guys. It could be, for this email, I get my sponsorships to this email and everything. So I have to open it. And, you start reading it and it's like, all right, this going sideways. But you done already read enough to know that it's going sideways. So it's just like, okay, yeah. Let me just go ahead and trash it. But by then, I done already read enough into it to where it's just like, yes. Let's see. Mally News Online had it. Okay, Talk with Truth said Mally News Online had. Hey, Beauty in the Garden. How are you, honey? How are you? Let's see. Okay. So don't forget thumbs up. Yes, so y'all, like we done talked about, don't let nobody tell you that you don't need to do this. And like I constantly said, it's not causing panic. The articles, the news is saying what it's saying. The shelves is showing what they're showing. They putting the news out there. All you can do is try to prepare as much as possible. But y'all, don't forget gardening. Do not forget gardening. Don't forget gardening, okay? Y'all know what I've been going through for the past couple days with my dad's situation and stuff like that. It still remains, it could be any day, now. It could be any day for him. But I have started back trying to get, my stuff going because I have to keep going. I have to keep going, So I'm setting up the indoor. I'm getting my indoor garden together. As far as the outdoor garden, I can't say I won't drop no more seeds out there this year, but with the weather, the way the weather is really tearing my sinuses and stuff up. Y'all that's new don't even know I'm allergic to grass and weeds. So those are just two things. And lately when I go outside, it is turned me up. Like more than sneezing and stuff. I'm fatigued. So I don't know what's going on with the weather like that. I mean, it's changing, but for long as I've been in North Carolina, it ain't been like this. So it's 1 minute this way, 1 minute this way. Plants. If your weather is doing good in your area and your stuff is thriving, that's good. If you know you can garden and you can grow your own food, but for some reason things is weird right now outside, don't give up. Grow inside. It's not you. It's the weather. It's the weather. The bugs is confused as all outdoors. It's not you. If you know you normally have, it's not you. Because I was like, what is going on? Like Tomica, is not you. The weather is really doing something crazy. So I said, you know what? I'm not gonna waste my time. I know I'm a good gardener. I know I can grow, but I can't do nothing when Mother Nature is on her own program. I ain't finna fight with Mother Nature. I ain't finna do it. So I'm really focusing on getting my seeds and stuff indoors. I have a challenge because my garage is not insulated. It gets cold. So now I'm going to have to warm that garage up. So I already said, okay, this winter, instead of using the garage to go in and out the house, I'm going to use the front door because we normally just use the garage. I'm going to use the front door, leave the garage down, keep the heaters on to keep it warm out there. But that's all I can do because outside is crazy. I ain't even finna fight with Mother Nature in her mayhem. I ain't finna do it. I done dropped so many seeds. They ain't working right. They ain't working right. The bugs is on their own program because they confused. I ain't finna do it. So I'm telling y'all now, I'm focusing on indoor garden. Y'all know I did indoor garden last year. I'm focusing on indoor garden. I don't have time to waste my time on trying to get something right that I have no control over. I ain't got no control over Mother Nature. I got control over that garage. So that's what we're going to work with. So everybody that's growing indoors, D. Dave said, or you can try a grow tent. I got a grow tent, D. Davis. You must be new to the channel. Because I just did a couple weeks ago. I had a video that was sponsored by Vivasun, because that's the type of grow tent. And I have the grow tent. See, I've been working on trying to get that to go, what I'm putting in it. Like I put all my stuff that grows better in warm weather in the grow tent. And then in the part of the garage where I know it get cool is where I'll probably be growing all my kale and stuff, because they do good in cool weather. So I'm trying to distinguish that way, get it set up neatly. I'm one of them where I need my stuff neat, or else I'll go crazy, because I'm OCPD, and that just come with the territory. I'll go crazy if it's not neat. So I've been working on rearranging the best setup for the grow lights and all this, and I'm growing indoors. I'm done with outside for right now, because it's on something else. But let's see. Beauty in the Garden said, how are you liking the cold winter? See, Beauty in the Garden, no, I can't. I don't like the cold neither, y'all. So yeah, So Beauty in the Garden, no, honey. How you liking it? I can tell by the emoji. No. And it's been cold. It's been way colder than what it is normally here. I can't. No. So let's see. Mike Hunt said our family grows several vegetables and some fruit trees each year. The fresh organic produce is very healthy for you. Yes. Girls, I still have family where you are. My great aunt asked me to send her some seeds. 2% said, I was watching the news this morning, and now they talking about indoor gardening and growing their plants skyward. I bet they listen to content creators over here. Wait a minute, 2%. Who talking about indoor gardening? Who was these people? 2%, come on now. I know we want to know. Who was talking about indoor gardening and planting skyward? All right. Let us know that 2%. He said it happens to me, but you gotta wear a mask, gloves, lab goggles. It will reduce your symptoms, even if it makes you look crazy. I know, T. I know. Y'all, let me say something funny yesterday. It happened last week when I was cleaning the bathrooms. Okay, I had took some bleach, some Lysol, the Lysol toilet bowl squeeze. I took the bleach, the Lysol, some Fabuloso, because y'all know I like my Fabuloso, the Fabuloso, and some dishwashing liquid, and poured it in the kids' bathroom. Oh, in the toilet. I'm in there just washing. Y'all, a fume came up. I was like, oh no. Look, you think I would learn. So I was like, why is it so strong? Why is this? I normally would put that in there, but I put the Lysol thing in there this time. So I was like, maybe it was that. Then I was like, no, maybe it was the bleach and the Fabuloso. I'm like, no. So yesterday I was doing my cleaning, and I put only the bleach and the Lysol toilet bowl thing in there. I had to go get a mask. Them fumes was even, I had a cloth mask on. Them fumes was even worse. I felt like I needed one of them gas mask things. When I tell you, not again, I'm throwing that Lysol thing. Look, I normally, as a couponer, I normally would get a lot of those Lysol things. When I tell y'all something different about some of this stuff and how it's made, something is being cut out. It ain't the same no more. It was potent, okay? I'm like, I done used this for years. I done used the same concoction, the same things when I clean the toilets. Why is it so I know it wasn't my Fabuloso. I used the bleach and I used the stuff. And when I tell you yesterday, I was like, okay, so I don't know if y'all have noticed. The food don't taste like it used to. The canned stuff, even little things that you normally would buy, regular things, you can tell that there is ingredients that's being cut. And I feel like the main ingredients is being cut because it's probably the most expensive ingredient. And it's being added with more cheaper stuff. And that's not just with food. That's with supplies and everything, y'all. So a lot of people was like, well, I had somebody that asked me, they was watching some of my garden videos, like, why are you growing lemons when you can't have lemons? Mm-hmm. I can clean with it. I can make smell goods with it. I don't have to eat it. So I say all that to say this: look into things that you can use for other reasons than eating. I'm not giving away my lemon tree. I can use them lemons for a lot of different things, you know? So keep that in mind. Not supposed to miss both is toxic bomb. Open the windows and doors. Honestly, y'all need to switch to vinegar and salt. And see, where I'm at, we have like hard water, and that's where it would do a buildup if you don't do. Because I was using those Clorox, the Clorox one. But my thing is, this is something I have used. This is the same concoction I have used for so long. Why now is it so potent? That's my thing. This ain't nothing new I've tried. Why now is it so strong? So strong. Like, yeah. Sweet Tea said ground turkey is giving me bad reaction. Oh, I thought I was the only one. At first, before all this, I could digest ground turkey. Now, ground turkey is like, it's rubbery. It's not digesting well. You ain't the only one, Sweet Tea. I'm going to tell y'all something else too. Ground chicken, I thought it was just me. I had made some spaghetti with ground chicken. And I noticed when I opened the container, I smelled nothing but vinegar. And I'm like, okay, that made me win. And so cooking it, you would think it would cook out. No, that ground chicken was straight rubbery. It almost reminded me of Teflon or something. It was rubbery. I was like, what is this? Like, yeah. So things. Okay, Taylor and said, yeah, Lysol has been changing since 20. I knew it wasn't me. I knew because I know I have used that concoction. As a couponer, I came across a lot of different cleaning things. I know how less that where they so strong because I don't like because I use Mythic a lot. But like I say, we have hard water and I don't want no buildup and nothing like that. So I'll use that concoction too. And in between my cleaning days, I'll use my Mythic and stuff like that that's more natural. I was like, no, that Lysol stuff is not the way it used to be. It's not the way it was. Paint off the table now. My hands feel different. Yes. Soak lemon peels and vinegar to protect perfect clean. Okay, thank you. Godwin, thank you. Being in the garden said, that's right, lady. Use them lemons for skin cleaning and smell good. Exactly. Being in the garden, you made me laugh at something when you said that because I remember a couple years back, it was when I could tolerate a lemon. We was on base at the beach. So Beauty in the Garden, you know what I'm talking about. We had me and kids and a run day had went to the beach. And I was eating a lemon. And y'all, let me tell you, I remember some juice that popped, like the lemon juice, and it didn't happen right then. But man, my face got the burning. I was like all around. I'm like, wait a minute, what's wrong with this lemon? What? Y'all, be careful if you're dealing with lemon on your skin in the sun. I didn't know it may help somebody, okay? Never again. Never again. So when she said that, I thought about that because I was like, whoa, what? And just all of a sudden, it was the sun ray and with the acid on the. I said, no. You talking about hopping, jumping around, acting a fool? I was serious. I was trying to figure out what was going on with my face. I was trying to figure out, and then I guess I had a spaghetti strap shirt on, so some of the juice, y'all know when you squeeze and you put the peppermint in. I don't know if y'all ever ate it like that, but some of the juice had squirted out, and then it started on my shoulder. But what made me know is I could then see the imprint of the juice splash. And that's how I knew it was the daggone sun rays with the. So I don't know why I thought about that, y'all. I don't know why I thought about that. Let's see. T said y'all have to network to find a local farmer, rancher, buy direct and cut out the middleman. The food they sell you in the grocery stores is mostly GMO and filler. That's why I'm worried about preppers. Yeah. And see, that's my thing. I'm trying to, like I say, I'll buy this stuff. I'll buy this stuff. But one of the main things we need to do is I go back to gardening. Gardening for all your vegetables and your fruits, your berries and stuff like that. I'm trying to stock up as much as I can on my canned turkey and canned chicken because those are my go-tos for canned food, for meat. Those right there. While it seems like it's all good, that's why I'm trying to make sure I stock up on those things, So pantry full of toxic canned foods. Return all my great value cans of asparagus after I open the can and immediately spit it out. Wait a minute. It's funny you said that. Hold up. Now, I haven't had no problems with any of this stuff. Well, them ain't great value, but still, hold up. All right. I knew I wasn't crazy, and I'm glad I didn't. We got ready to leave the other day. And I opened these right here. Cut asparagus, okay? I said, well, I'm going to pick up me some wings from Carolina Air House because I can only eat the grilled wings. And so plain grilled wings, they don't bother me. That's the only thing I can eat up out of there. So I said, I'm going to open these and I'm going to heat these up, put them in a container. That way I have a veggie and my wings. Let me tell you, I opened these up. I boiled them. I came in the kitchen. I was like, why does it smell like that in here? Like, I'm like, that don't smell like asparagus. It smell like straight. Y'all, I'm sorry, but I only can be real over here. That way none of my videos is kid friendly, okay? Ain't none kid friendly, but I ain't finna cuss or be crazy, but still. Y'all, they smell like behind. Raw behind. I said, no. I'm not eating that. So her was like, are you gonna make? I said, I'm not eating that. It don't smell right. My gut was saying, don't you eat this and don't you take none and leave this house and eat none. I was like, got back home. I did not eat them. So when you said about this, I knew I wasn't crazy. These things, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. They stink so bad. And Mama gross. Yes, they stink so bad. I had never bought no asparagus in the can, and I bought it. That was about crazy. They smell like salmon. I know I wasn't crazy. They stink, y'all. I only had bought 3 cans, and my gut said, "Do not eat that," and I didn't. So it's crazy you said that. Yes, they stink. T said you're right. It is undigestible. They are tapering There are tapering with the canned meats and veggies. Be careful. Do a taste test. Yeah, because I'm telling you, I know these things stink. They was just let's see. Sure, hold up. Whoa, wait. Sure, something blog about, honey, I can't say your name. I can't say your name, but you said watching from the Philippines. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm sorry I can't say your name, but welcome, 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 welcome. But the GMO will make you sick. You are not genetically modified organisms. Yeah, I understand that, but right now, right now, this the best I can do with getting these foods and stuff, especially budget wise, and that's what I talk about. We have to do what we can do. You have to cut it out. See, that's my thing. If I gotta worry about GMO in a can of collard greens, the last thing I need to be worried about is too much sodium in it. Now I'm gonna tell you this: if we got taste buds, we could taste. It say it's salt in them. I don't taste no salt. Okay, especially the ones I got some stuff that say okay right here. Let me put these back. I still don't season them. A lot of people got to have a lot of spices and stuff. I don't season them. I'm gonna tell you my typical meal. If GMO is something I gotta worry about, I don't want to have to add nothing else that I gotta worry about. This right here, I try to buy them if they got them in stock with no sodium added. And when I tell you, ain't no salt in this, ain't no salt in it. I don't add no salt. Some people are like, that's just plain. You just all you taste is just green beans, just fresh green. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna tell you what I do for a meal to try to keep it healthy as possible. Healthy as possible. I'll take one with no sodium. I'll take, just hypothetically, say if I take one of these or a box of macaroni and cheese, because I can't do dairy. But I've been tasting stuff and testing and found out this don't even bother me. But let me drink some milk. No. That don't bother me. So that's why. So I'll make some macaroni and cheese. I'll make some no sodium green beans. And whatever meat. If I'm grilling meat or making meat like fresh meat, I only have just a little bit of salt on it. A little bit of salt on it. Because this, cooking it the way it is, has a lot of sodium. And that makes up our meals here. If I do rice and green beans, if I do rice, green beans, and a meat, and I know I don't put a lot of salt on my meat, then I will season these. So you kind of have to try to make sure, that if you have to buy processed food or foods that's got this in it, make sure that you get more of things that's almost to its natural state as possible than to, but purpose of stocking up, so beware, fine, make sure it ain't tampered. Yeah, but I get what you're saying, because I have watched a lot of videos where y'all people got big shelves of food and stuff, but when I see nothing but Vienna sausages, nothing but all sausages, nothing but spam turkey. What else? Chili. Oh, I see homo chili, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I see that chili because that was my favorite chili. Add some sliced cheese or some shredded cheese, throw it in the microwave, throw it on a little red wiener with a light piece of light bread, and oh my goodness, that was it. But Gerd said, "No, we ain't gonna rock like that. If I eat it now, I'll be crawling on the floor." So I know that chili when I see that chili, because that was my chili. So I see so much of that. I see those noodles. I see macaroni and cheese. I see boxes of Fruit Loops. Mind you, I said Fruit Loops, Frosted Flakes, all the sweet stuff. I don't see no plain Cheerios. Plain Cheerios. I don't see that. I don't see a lot of canned fruit on some things. That is what I'm saying. If you can, and like I said, I used to water bath can. Okay, that's different from pressure canning. Some things you can water bath can. You can water bath can some vegetables, but you got to use vinegar. You got to use vinegar in it. You got to use a lot of sodium because you water bathing it and you want it to process well. That's too much. My body can't digest that. I used to make my jams and jellies. Do you understand how much sugar that you put in that? That is fine. Just know, if you're going to be canning and having your own preserves and stuff, and you preserve them the right way so you know the ingredients and how much you had to put in it, don't be eating that preserve, sweet cereal, ice cream, Pop-Tarts, and all that in one day. Don't do that. You're going to have to know how much and ration it out. When I see a lot of people preps, when you got everything full of sodium and sugar, everything, you can't ration it. Everything you put in your mouth going to be sodium and sugar, sodium and sugar, sodium and sugar. That's all I'm saying, you know. Let's see. Bisolo said, yes, this makes me suspicious of stuff on them ships. What are they doing? What are they doing to it for so long? Never know. She said, yes, it's just do the best you can, God, please, with your effort. Yes, and that's why I say doing the best that you can, but you still can look at it and make it better than what it is. Because, you know, you can still, you don't have to go, it's still things that you can buy that's healthy, you know, that can be healthy, you know. Because I'm going to tell you this. When you buy, not those, when you buy canned greens and stuff, when you can it at home, yeah, you know what's in it. So, you know, you put sodium in it, you put spices in it. Look at how much you got to put in it. Look at how long it sit on that shelf can, how much, just that much of those ingredients is infusing in that. It's still processed. I'm just being real. It's still processed. Anything that you grow in your garden that ain't dehydrated, ain't frozen freshly, when you go into canning it, I don't care if it's water bath canning or whatever, you got to put ingredients in it. Especially with water. I'm going to speak on water bath. I ain't going to speak on pressure can. I'm going to speak on water bath. You have to put ingredients in it. To make them preserve, it's still processed. In some cases, may be different, but sugar is sugar. Salt is salt. I don't care where it came from. It's sugar is sugar and salt is salt. And a lot of times, a lot of those ingredients, when you're making stuff dilled and fermented, you use a lot of vinegar. And vinegar has a lot of sodium in it. So you have to kind of use your mind like, okay, really no way around it other than growing your own stuff, putting it. But then, do you really want to do that? You don't want to have everything frozen. What if the power go out? You ain't got nowhere to keep no deep freezers up. That may not last long. So you're going to have to either process it by canning it at home, or you're going to have to buy canned goods. Or you're going to have to dehydrate. So at the end of the day, that's why everything is still processed. You know, when I get to making my breads, my flour, I didn't make the flour at home. It's processed flour, whatever they did to make it. You know, my sugars, my yeast, my extra gum. Yes, I can cut out the extra stuff they put in it, but I'm still putting in ingredients that had to be bought to make it from home. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, so it's really nowhere around it. We just got to try to make sure we, you know, Rice Krispies with some fruit is my jam. Yeah. Oh, that sounds good, T-Dre. Most of the Libby's 99% is non-GMO. And you know what, T? I'm going to tell you like this. And this is just my opinion, honey. It's just my opinion. It's like my garden stuff. Everything they say everything that say organic. And y'all know I've been saying this for a long time, since last year, when a lot of people hit me with, Oh, your Miracle Grow ain't organic. It ain't this. Did you see them put it in there? Did you see them put it in there? Did you see? If you read the back of it, can you pronounce every word in your organic bag in the ingredients? Can you pronounce it? Did you see them put it in there? Because I done told y'all. Something can be labeled one thing if it's not enough in there. Remember, I learned that with the gluten with the General Mills cereal. After doing my research, they labeled it as gluten-free. That's if it has 10% or less of gluten, it can be labeled gluten-free legally. So guess what? I didn't see them make the can or the food or whatever. People get low on money, they're going to sell anything. At this point, if we ain't growing it at home, dehydrating or freezing it straight out that garden, I can't say just because I see non-GMO. I don't know. I don't know if it has a taste or whatever. I don't know. So I don't know if it's in there. But what I can tell is if I open up a can of this and it's salty and it's got no sodium on there, I know that's a lie. So that's what I'm saying is we don't know when we buying things from other companies and stuff. We don't know. We don't know. Look at all these recalls and stuff. We don't know. We only know what they put on that label and what they say. We honestly don't know. You know, we don't know if it's truly non-GMO, if it's truly organic. We don't know. Unless you homesteading and you making every single thing you got at home, and that's taking those ingredients from your garden, breaking it down, making your own cornmeal, making your own this. That is when we can literally say, yeah, I know ain't nothing in there that's pure, but we don't know. And especially with the way things are now, I had said these companies, they can say what they want. I don't know that because I didn't sit there and watch you do it. I don't know what that can's made out of. I don't know none of that. I just know what you told me. So that's why we can't really focus on what's non-GMO, what's organic, none of that stuff, because you'll never know. Never know. So all we can focus on is try to eat healthy. Use your taste buds. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I own that can of green beans and it tastes salt, I taste it. I'm good at it. If it ain't bland as all I do, I know somebody lying on that label. That's about the only thing I can test that for. You know? Yeah, you're right. We just have to do the best we can in these times. That's the key. We have to try to do. The garden artist said may have been asked already, but has someone tried Azure Standard? What? I don't even know. What is that? The garden artist. What is that? I don't know what that is. B Solo said there is also the soil here in the U.S. sprayed with everything under the sun, more than 50 years old. Did it break down yet? Exactly. And you go outside, and even the stuff outside, let's just be real. With all the pollution and stuff in the air, particles and stuff like that, fires and all like that, is your garden really organic? I don't care what you use. Is your garden really organic? If you using all the eggshells, if you using all the coffee grounds and all this, and you saying organic, is it really organic? Is it really? Because the pollution, the particles is, you know how many particles it is out there in that air. When you open that door and you going out there and it smells so fresh. You know how many particles and bacterial and stuff like that still floats around in the air. Our bodies, they don't bother us like that. But those are still particles. People, when they doing their fire pits and stuff like that, and you see stuff flow, is your garden really organic? Stuff landing on the leaves and kale and squash and everything like that. Is it really organic? Okay. Got to get past the organic stuff because you'll never know. Yes, it's fresh out the garden. You know what's put on it. It's way less stuff than what you buy out the store. Yeah, I agree to that. It's less stuff than you see in the store. But we spend a lot of money on organic and non-GMO and all this stuff, just putting money in people's pockets, just making them rich. They can sit back with a cigar, relax, go to their fancy parties and all this stuff. Because they done sat there, put something, and sit there and holler. All I have to do is slap a label on it. People going to buy it. So, yeah. So I said, tell it, sit. All the things that have Taylor and say, yeah, look at all the things that have been out years but are being reported on the news as the opposite or having chemicals, but look at them still in stores and no change on like yes, exactly. The garden artist said bulk organic and conventional food for supposedly cheaper. She said they spray for mosquitoes or sometimes too over here. Yeah. You gonna spray some to deter or kill mosquitoes whichever way. That stuff is in the air. And you got any garden outside. That stuff sprays in the air and it drops down. It's probably not getting sprayed much as it would be when these companies are spraying it and stuff and getting in the stores and all this. But it's still getting sprayed. That's why let me tell y'all. I told y'all I'm allergic to grass. Why I can't eat beef. Now mind you this, cross reactivity. The cow eats the grass. The grass is in the meat because the cow eats the grass. The grass is in the milk because the cow eats the grass. And I can't digest it. See where I'm going with this? Like, there's no way around it. So imagine your food out there, things getting sprayed. This, things lands on it. There is no way around it. No way around it at all. So I don't think we need to be worried about what's organic and what's this, because we'll never know. I think the main thing is stock up, grow your food, and try to stock up on things that we can kind of look at and be like, okay, I'm limiting sodium, I'm limiting a lot of sugar, but you still need sodium and stuff. Now, I'm not saying you don't. Oh, no. Stuart Taylor, no, we don't do that one. You can take that somewhere else. Bye. All right. So, yeah, y'all. So that's all I can say far as the focus should be on getting what we can, making sure that we have what we have. Everybody gonna have their opinions. That's okay. Everybody is not gonna prep the same. That's okay. I'm just on here to give you my opinion. Give you, what I feel, how I'm doing my stuff for my family. Going from there. So y'all, we've been on here 2 hours and 19 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get off so I can go. It's 5:12 here. Oh, you're good, 2%. Don't worry about it. I got it, honey. I got it. Look, I know my mom, y'all, I'm gonna tell you, my mom have lives too. So if you're a mom for me, don't think that I expect you to be here on it just like no. You have lives. You got things to do. No, it is so fine. Do not apologize because you didn't catch something or didn't see. No, it's not like that. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get off Summer. I'm gonna go ahead and let her out. She probably gotta go. Let's see. Just want to say, take care. We'll see you soon. Thank you. You're so welcome, Jessica Rogers. The MS lady for real say, I saw a farmer's market who got caught buying regular store bought fruit and vegetables and selling them as organic produce and charging more. The documentary was on YouTube. What, the MS lady for real? See? Y'all, when people need to make money, and not only that they need to, you got people that's lovers of money. That's all they think is money, 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 money. That go for these companies and stuff too. They're gonna do whatever it is to live that lavish lifestyle, to throw those fancy parties. Look at it now. With everything going on, people still want to party and have get together. You got all this that's going on. I don't want to say the name, but you got something very serious that still is going on since last year, and people want to get together and party. They got to keep the money to be able to do that. Not using common sense. People, oh, I'm going to live my life. Okay. Go ahead. Live it. If that's what you call it. Live it. Okay? Live it. It says, here's T. Drayton said, be well, beautiful people. Thank you for coming in. Taylor Ann said, oh, wow. Yeah, I saw that too. I'm going to have to look that up, y'all. It was in Canada and LA. Okay, I'm going to have to look that up. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get off. Thank all y'all for coming in. I really, 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 really appreciate it so much. I hope I got the point across. I hope I did. But I'm going to tell you, if I have to do this every day, I will. I'm eager to see what emails I'm going to have today or what comments I'm going to have today. Y'all seen one person came in here and tried it. Yeah. Jay Stewart. Hey, Jay Stewart. But I'm going to, if I have to do it every day, if it's motivational or whatever, I still have to get to the stores and get more stuff. The front porch gardener, thanks for hosting. You're so welcome, honey. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for coming in. Remember, no matter what nobody tell you, do what you got to do. Do what you think is yes, I watched that. They will play lazy ones. Drink a lot of water. Wow. I'm new to your channel. The front porch gardener, you know, thank you and welcome then. Welcome, honey. Welcome. So, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I want y'all to be safe, prep, garden, do what you gotta do, and I'll see y'all in the next one, okay? Bye.